Hello everyone, this is Saul, as usual. Let's see that one, I guess as it is. And yeah, welcome. Today's January 30th, 2026. So today, I'm sorry I'm a bit late, but I was doing some stuff for Magworld, which is kind of exciting. Today, I think we should look at some of these tests for visidata and maybe fix them. Maybe see if we can't get even Claude to help us fix them. That'd be great. And get back to vdaw. We have some editing to do this weekend and some more things to do just all around. So let's get started. So let's see. So first of all, I am not super excited about these tests failing. So let's at least dive into that. So I think I merged a PR. Did I merge a PR? One, there we go. And what's wrong with these tests here? So we have a join concat test failing. Wow, it seems like a public different. Let me actually see if I can't replicate this test failure here. This here, I'll just do that. Join concat. Do we have a test? We do. Okay, so we should just use all of that. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so run this and great. We have, we have this. Okay, so sheets must have the same number of columns for concat. I think that, so this is either a test that needs to be changed. Let's see, must have the same number. This is in data features join. Columns for concat, use append instead. Let's play through it, not in batch mode, with a wait time of 2 between everything here. And so yeah, we basically get the things, and okay, well, that's nice that the markdown does work. I'm glad to see that. We're going to go back to these two things here. So it's not this one. This is the sheets sheet. And then this sheet and, oh, no, wait. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is the same number of columns. Well, what is going wrong here? This broke a test. We're going to add the call counts in here and take out the number. So the call counts 6 and 7. I don't understand because in my count, there's 7 columns here and 7 columns there. So what do we do wrong here? 7 columns. 7 columns. I mean, yeah, they're not the same columns, but let's find out. Why is that? Invisible columns. Why is it 6 and 7? We're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna make this be sheet.name colon. Well, okay, we're just gonna do like this. share off the. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. T giant sheet name equals that, and then for VS image sheets, we've got the VS name equals that, and then it goes out. And see which one it thinks is the wrong number of things. I think this might be like trying to, I guess there's a chance. Hello, La Pingvino, how are you doing? Good to see you here. Oh, we're joining column sheets. Well, that's interesting on a couple of dimensions. Looking at this last leg going home. Yeah, I'm sorry, I asked you yesterday. I'm not sure that you quite caught it. Are you going home from work? Like this is at the end of your work shift, and your work shift is in the evening. Is that right? Oh, I see. Okay, so you're coming from somewhere else. Okay, got it. So you work from home, you went somewhere else, now you're coming back home. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. It's yeah. It's nice to have boats and trains that take you places. How did I get this here? So why is this so broken? Gosh, it sure seems with this test here. Oh, Lisbon. Wow. Yeah, I have designs on going to see Lisbon at some point. It sounds like a really beautiful city. And Portugal in general. I mean, I know you're living in Portugal, so of course you like it, but I'm, yeah. I won't do that right this second, but I will check it out. Terreiro do Passo. Passo. Barreiro E. Nice. It looks like, yeah, we literally are trying to join two column sheets. It was a little weird, but I also don't understand why there are different numbers of columns on there. There should be the same number of columns on there. So that's a little funny. If I play this through really slowly here, we've got our opening file and our opening file and 7. Okay, so I see 7. There we go. Sample columns. Why? Yeah, it's the same 7 columns. So why are they different? Estuary. I like the word estuary. Selected. I'm missing something here because this at least should be working. I mean, it doesn't make sense, the actual test, but it shouldn't be failing. And so something in this code here is funny. The join sheet. We are now using the concat. Concat, and then we load everything. The join sheet is the copy of, oh, is that okay? Oh no, I see. We are calling ampersand on the index sheet. There we go. Join selected, open join. Left is sum selected row 0. Oh, there it is. There it is. Open column, sample column. So selecting that, and joining them. So I don't understand. Do it. Load, columns, columns. So benchmark columns and join. Cat. Is it cat? Let me see this here. Oh boy. And then join with concat. Concat. So that's 7 columns, 7 columns. I mean, everything makes sense. What am I even looking at here? Why? Oh, it's the... Huh. Join sheet. Append rows after loading. Join sheet. Oh, this is this new sheet. Oh. No. That's wrong. It's joining it into that sheet. Okay, that's... Well, interestingly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This also should have 7. So why is it saying it's got 6? Yeah, why does benchmark columns and sample columns have 6? It hasn't loaded the joint sheet yet. Oh, because the columns sheet. Okay, I think I'm understanding. Okay, I'll see you soon. Let me know if you'll come back. Okay, so I'm looking at this test, and it's a little convoluted. The join sheet is the newly created sheet, which is fine. And I think what's happening is that we have to load the join sheet. Even though the rows are already set here, we have to do like a join sheet.reload. Oh, I don't know about that either. I kind of wonder if this test is just broken. Why are we joining the columns sheets? Like, it's kind of bonkers. Like, I think that the actual answer to this is going to be looking at the columns sheet, metadata sheets here. And columns sheet starts with these things: sheet name, width, sheet's hidden. Oh, she's not hidden. Wait, what? Oh, it's not hidden, but it gets hidden later. Loader. Uh-huh. So we're missing, well, we're not adding new columns. Pardon me. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on with this one. It should be testing out not the column sheets joining, but the rows joining. So I'm thinking that if I change this to, let's see, go to this guy here. And instead of it joining the columns sheet, which is kind of funky, then we should be joining just the original sheets because they're kind of compatible. I mean, they're not the same data, but we can view them as compatible anyway. So yeah, I feel like this join concat test is just a little bit weird, and I'm still kind of weirded out by the idea that, well, if I take this, okay, I go back to the join thing here, and I take out this test, this test here, all of it. Will this test work? So I can just do it faster than that. You know, I guess we'll see. But yeah, I think this test, this checking here, oh, look, yeah. I think we shouldn't be including, at least we shouldn't be including the join sheet in there. Yeah, it'll be adding the things it needs. So if we undo that, just take this out, this should work fine. So yeah, I'm sorry. I think that's just not correct to ask the join sheet to have the same thing. So let's do this. Yeah, well, we're gonna actually, yes, we're gonna stage half of this, and then no, and then check out the other half of this. And then I think this is gonna fix the build. Test, let's build, join, concat. And that's related to, let's see here, if I look for call counts, get log call counts, and that's this one. Yeah, okay, so referencing that. Okay, so that's one test down. What else we got here? This one here. Load pandas 2. Let's find out. The issue is, oh, it seems to have worked fine. Yeah. Honestly, this one issue, or this one thing might fix a couple of these things here. There's a chance that it was breaking multiple things. This selected mask one here, try that separately. Pandas dupe, loader dupe selected. That seems to work too. I'm going to push this and see what happens. Like I said, there's a chance that it actually just does fix both of them, which would be great. Okay, so let's look here. I did want to do some work on vdaw today, but my attention, I have to admit, my attention is a little scattered because I just had a lunch meeting with someone who's going to be on our podcast, and I know I'm all thinking about that. And I need to prepare those questions and get that on there. So just kind of wrapping some things up here for this week. Let's see here. We have a couple of PRs. Do we have some PRs? There was at least one change. This one, and I think, let's see, which one was it? Well, it seems to have failed again just now, the test. So let me look at that. We fixed one of them. Okay. I think this is 5 hours ago, so we haven't gotten the new one yet. Never mind. Okay. Well, yeah. So yeah, feeling a little scattered is the order of the day here. So let's, oh, and we're going to be chatting with our friend Philip on Wednesday about vdSQL. So I got to prepare for that too. And honestly, that would be a fine thing for me to spend a little time here, is pulling together all the vdSQL issues and getting ourselves set up so that when Philip comes on, we can just spend our hour or two or whatever just banging out things. Let's try that. Yep, get rid of all that stuff. Okay. So yeah, let's look at the vdSQL bugs that we're going to look at here. vdSQL, do I have anything else that's vdSQL oriented? Oh, there's like some good 10 bugs here. Okay, and then we're going to open another one and browse for vdSQL without a tag and see if we can find something. Okay, so that and vdSQL. Okay, and then one more, vdREPL. Where is vdSQL in here? Not in here. Okay, so here's our list of vdSQL issues. And yeah, actually this is gonna be great. We've got what, 10, 12 things? So that'd be take us down to under 50 issues if we bang these all out. And some of them are already fixed, or one of them I think we already did bump the IBIS framework version, or if we didn't, we can probably do it straight away. And Philip is going to help us hopefully get our various pieces here. So let's do some thinking. Oh boy. Let me see here. vdSQL. So visidata is not experimental. This is apps, vdSQL, startup I, and we're going to look at apps, vdSQL to do. And we're just going to take these and think about them one at a time. Can I do that? That's going to be too much work. Okay, so we got to fix this because even though it will only ever return 500 rows, it still should, the sort should still work on the, come on, what am I doing? I don't know why I can't even just cut and paste here. So this is what I should just send things into the AI for. That's what they want you to do. They want you to waste your tokens on mechanical things that you could have done easily in VI 50 years ago. Snarktown. Yeah, that's the name of the game. So we're prepping vdSQL work for next Wednesday when we're going to talk with Philip and do some pairing. So I just want to get ahead of it. It's always better to have things prepared and organized. So we're going to spend some time now getting organized and then some time on Monday or Tuesday just working through some things and seeing what makes sense. Like we're going to do a little bit of that today too, but yeah, I just want to make sure that we're taking advantage of Philip's wonderful brain and precious attention. 2882. Yep. Okay, and then 2321, 2203, 2200, 2027. Okay. Okay. And if we can solve any of these problems before Philip shows up, that would be even better. So that way we'll at least, yeah. And this would be great. Yeah, the idea is to burn through these issues, or at least close them if we're not going to do them, and ship another version of VDSQL alongside visidata 3.4, which probably will be a couple months still from now, but we'll be ready for it when that does happen. So yeah, 5 bugs, a couple of wish list items. We'll see what we can do and just throw our attention at each of these things. So one thing I wanted to do was go through it. Oh, geez, wow. Yep, actually, look at these things here. It's like turning table. Boy. Okay. That's that. Half of these are wish list items. Only that first one is a bug. And Philip did say he doesn't have access to some of the cloud databases anymore, but that's fine. If we can handle Postgres, so we're going to do, okay, so let's see, our to-do list before our session. We need to get set up with Postgres DB and test framework. I think that'd be pretty good. I think our tests are currently failing for vdSQL, so we'll have to at least fix that. In shape, Postgres DB, SQLite DB, and I guess SQLite's already there. What else do we have? Let's find out what we have here. We've got Arrow. Ooh. Okay, so here's the actual issues. And bug, yeah, installation fails. Ugh, I don't even know. Bug for the exec SQL, some issues. Let me actually poke those open. Oh, .db, right, as a sample thing. Okay. We can handle some of these things even right now. SQL Alchemy. You know, this is might be perfect for Claude. Mr. Claude. Actually, we're not going to do this here. We're going to do this inside of apps vdSQL. Because There's actually a whole separate README in here. This was a separate project, and it's just been incorporated here. So we're going to keep with this text. Text. Okay, great. And so we're going to Claude. Help me, Claude. You're my only hope. No, that's not actually true, but it's fun to say. Pardon me a second, I'm fussing with my microphone. No, I guess I'll have to stay for now. Anyway, okay. Oh, hey, Anya, welcome. We are prepping VDSQL for the moment, or prepping for the VDSQL session we're going to have with Philip on Wednesday. So I wanted to, yeah, get some basic things done. We'll probably spend Monday and Tuesday on this. I'm looking at the build. I was looking at the tests for just plain old visidata. And thinking about how to fix them. I thought I fixed one of them, but where are we? Oh, test macro specifically is broken, but it looks like the actual command log tests all maybe worked. Oh, this is for 313. Is this a known issue? Yeah, it is kind of exciting, right? So what's the issue here? Why is this a separate test? At least I don't know. Oh boy. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, exec 1, and then is that just supposed to be in visidata? Oh, I have an idea. This might have been because of our my XDG changes here. If you look at tests.visidata, I think. Oh. Okay. Oh, I see. There we go. Oh, it's to tilde visidata, but no, that's not where it goes anymore. Okay. So wait, let's say visidata dir on dot visidata. I think we moved. Well, let's see here. Cat tests macros.jsonl. I mean, we should be checking these into dot visidata, right? Maybe we should just put them into our little directory here. Why is it not working? I mean, it seems fine. It's also there. So why is it not? Maybe we changed something? Let's find out. Not batch. Exec. So who's loading? Oh, this is. Oh, interesting. I think this is now because things are going into the data dir. Hold on a second. Yeah, this is I think that is it. Oh no, it's looking at the visited dir. Visited dir. There. Defaults that, and there it is. And boy, save macro, no. Start macro, no. Oh. Okay, so we're going to load all these macros here. This is going to load from okay, this is loading them all. And the macros is the sheet. That's going to be oh, it's a stored list. Yes, it's going into the data which there we go. Settings. And so yeah, so it's the user data which so it's visited data. Let's look at that here. We're going to open up the VD object and look at data, and that's going to be this whole thing here. And so there's no way to set that to be something different, and that's a problem. That is the problem for this test anyway. Yeah, that XGG issue that we closed a little while ago is going to be a thorn in our side here. Pain in our neck. How? Should we make the... Well, one thing we can do, actually this is probably the best thing to do, is you can configure this based on a XDG data home. So, oh, it actually also adds the path name on there, XDG, oh, so you can't even. Huh. Yeah, you, there's no way. Huh. Okay. So I think that our XDG data home, I mean, first of all, this test isn't structured all that brilliantly because it actually copies it into tilde visidata instead of even into the repo visidata. But secondly, yeah, it has to be under a visited directory. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to have an XDG directory here. We're going to make visidata tests XDG. I think that's what we're going to call it. I thought we had a, maybe it's not in test, maybe it's in something else here. Isn't tests. Oh, it's in tests, not visidata tests. Okay. So we've got our dot visidata, and I think we're going to make a tests XDG. Visidata. Yeah. And so we're going to do that. And then in our macro tests, where are we here? It's in workflows main. Oh, that's interesting. GitHub workflows name. So make that, and we're going to say xdg datadir equals tests xdg data and tests xdg data. And then we actually want to use the visidata dir. How do we do that? User config. There we go. So the user config dir is here, and that's in xdg config home app name. So we're going to do make dir tests xdg home. And so in this here, we do that, and we do xdg datadir equals test home dir data home. What is that? Config home. Wow, there's datadir and config home. This is config. Okay, and that's fine. I kind of visited dir. We don't need to set here anymore, right? And then we're gonna, I don't think we shouldn't even have to copy these tests macros over there. It should just be in XDG to start with. So I'll move them, tests, macros, tests. Well, we'll do it one at a time. XDG. Actually, the macros goes to data. Actually, the other ones should go there too, shouldn't they? I think they both should go there. Macros, one, data. Okay. So let's move, oh, we do move those things over. Now, I think if I just, let's find out. If I run this here command, will it work? No. I mean, it should be using -n anyway. Oh, that's just empty. In both cases, okay. See, I think I may have put them in the wrong place. This is kind of confusing as to where things should go. Looks like macros sheet should belong in macros path. Wait, oh, macro sheet, there we go. Oh, stored list, there we go. So this path is going to be in the datadir. That's fine. But then when we go to look at it, we are going to load macros or reload macros. And that loads them. Oh, that's because we literally have to. So this is where I kind of feel like this should not be an absolute path, but a path relative, not even to the current directory, but relative to the macro.jsnl, this one file we're in here. So it's like vd macros.path, is that right? Macros.path. vd macros.path. Parent. Okay, great. And I think this is going to be vd macros dot path parent slash r dot source. Oh, this is going to break everybody's macros thing. It's got to be, if not absolute path. Visidata is doing too much. Is absolute. Okay, there we go. So if we're going to do p equals path r dot source. If not, p is absolute, then we can use that. Oh. Okay, I think that might fix our issue here. Nope. Can I? Really? Are we not loading them at all? Okay, well, we gotta figure this out here. What am I missing here? You know, I judge AI for spinning its wheels and burning through tokens, but here I am doing the same, spinning my wheels and burning through tokens. What am I missing here? This Visidata project is so complicated. What have I done? Oh, no, it exists. I see. Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah, I just wasn't paying attention. So it is trying to load local share, even though I am doing this. Pardon me, I have a call I have to take. Hello, my apologies. I was on a phone call, and I guess I should have announced it in chat in case people came by or whatever. So as a lesson learned. But I'm back now. I was just fielding a call with Mike, my co-host for Magworld, and so yeah, now we return to our regularly scheduled programming. Hello, Michael Morrissey. It's good to see you. I didn't know you were here too. Yeah. So yeah, I was just talking with my co-hosts. We are doing an interview with an actual real person next for our next episode, for the next recording session anyway. Yeah, welcome. Um, and yeah, I was just fixing an issue here with macros, our macro test system, trying to fix the build. Let me get back into that. And actually, Michael, I don't know if you have anything you want us to work on or to think about. As long as you're here, you may as well post your ideas. We'll be working on, I got the date wrong, next Thursday is when I'm scheduled with Philip to work on vdSQL, so more of the database stuff then. And I have been interested in doing a little bit more AI integration stuff, both on the dev side of things, which will make hopefully my life easier in terms of actual visidata development, but also being able to pass data or selections of data into an LLM and getting the results back. Like you kind of using visidata as an array processing environment. So you can be like, well, here's all these values. For each value, send a message to Claude or whoever, whichever one you got set up. And here's the literal thing. Tell me what this is like. Is this more of an animal, vegetable, or mineral? Might even be a great test for a first thing. And and then fill in the data. So that's an idea that I had anyway. And there's been a couple of other issues on the visidata repo regarding LLMs. Yeah. I assume you're still using visidata. Are you still using it in this kind of way, or would you like to use it in this kind of way? Are you diving deep into the AI world? I'm gonna keep looking at this while you're answering, if you have a second. So I wanted to set this path here. Data dir, it's in the data dir. I thought I was setting that though. Yeah. Data dir. Yeah, okay, well, so I imagine that the thing that I was just mentioning is useful in the small. If you have any other workflow ideas that would be useful, I'd love to hear those too, whether here on the live stream or just open up an issue. I've been playing with AI stuff too. I've been doing some vibe coding, even just here on some projects, and vibe coding a couple other projects that I have. And it seems like it's turned a corner in the last couple months, and it's becoming immediately useful. So I'd be remiss if I did not at least know what was going on and try to lean into it a little bit. Okay, so it's looking there, but I specifically told it that its data dir is here. So why is that not taking? User data dir. So not Windows, not Darwin. And here it is. Data home. Why am I saying data dir? Oh boy. Got it. So it's data home. That's just my problem. Okay, well that's closer. And then if we look at, so first of all, I have to go back to this. This is data home versus config home. And then we're going to actually move still no command. Well, let's look at, it's right here, read status. I just used the wrong thing. No, it's not getting there. Huh. Okay. So it's not able to find, or not even trying to. Oh, wait, test, XDG, data, visidata. I screw this up. Visidata. Oh, I see the command failed, so I didn't actually do it. Fine. Okay, that's going to be another one for the books here. Yep, change that. I do have to take some of these things here. That's going to be it. No, no. Yes, no. Okay. Let me get this. This is macros. Tests and macros. So the main fix is to reorder the test, reorganize test macros into local XDG, but also making it so that there can be allow relative paths in macros.json. Okay, so this should fix this build here. I'll try it again. And after that, I'm hoping that this actually does fix our builds are actually working. And we're back to BD-SQL issues. Rows. Anyway, I was saying that I'm meeting with Philip. Philip and I are going to pair on Thursday, not Wednesday. So we have an extra day, and I think we're going to try to do it on live stream. But if it doesn't, it might be a difficult thing to do to both have a call with him and pair and be on the live stream. We'll see if I can pull it off. Anyway, other things here. So I think that'll be the first order item is to bump the IBIS version, which we'll do with his support and help. These should work, sort and search and everything on 1,500 rows, but don't currently. installation things, I feel like that's probably going to be something out of scope for Philip. Like that. These are going to be easy ones. I think we should actually look at these in advance here of at least one of them. Yeah, oh, MySQL. Okay, we're going to set MySQL also. Safe and fails. Okay, so we got DDB. So we're actually going to start, we're going to look at DuckDB, MySQL. I think there's a Postgres one here too. Is there? This will be for Philip, I think. And then actually, we're going to look at the sidebar thing before. So I think what we're gonna do is set up. Okay, yes. In advance of our session, we're gonna set up databases, mostly Postgres, DuckDB, MySQL. I think that's gonna cover our initial basis anyway. LaPingvino wants us to get set up with DB. Actually, does IBIS project support DB out of the box here? Let's say, where's our thing here? Here we go. And there's no DB. So I think LaPingvino that it won't be easy to integrate with, well, you'd have to have IBIS integrate with DB. DB is just MySQL, is that right? MySQL. Okay, so actually we should be playing with Dolt. Yeah, just as a MySQL database. So we're gonna get set up with that too. Also just MySQL variant. So yeah, if we get all these set up, which it's gonna be a little bit of a tedious anyway. But once we get those set up, then yeah, I think we should be good to go with Philip getting everything all back into shape. Oh. It'll be good to have vdSQL be back in the functioning territory again. Like I've been feeling bad about it rotting, and that's just how it is, but we can fix it. We can make it better. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, everyone. I do think I'm going to need to go and do some editing today and some prep for this weekend, which is prep for next week, which is prep for our recording session. And that's going to be great. So yeah, I'm got a busy week ahead of me. And it's just, I guess it's February now. So the January doldrums can pass along and we can get back into, actually, tomorrow is 31st, right? And the first, and then so Monday will be February 2nd, which, as we all know, is Groundhog Day. So that is usually a turning point. I enjoy watching the movie Groundhog Day. I haven't seen it in a while. Maybe I'll watch it this year. Anyway, good seeing you all here, and I will see you on Monday. Cheers, everyone.